Welcome back to Mararthon Yuge. I am admin for many effects, and now we are doing the Yuge Bigly bonus maps. This is the description from Simplicity. It says, this is a set of 2,304 Mararthon Yuge style single player maps. There's pretty much no plot in any of these maps, it purely exists for killing monsters. If you are unfamiliar with Mararthon Yuge, it can be downloaded, blah blah blah. The maps can all be played with... Yeah, okay. So anyway, here are the sections. One is Yuge Bigly 1, the loneliest number, 256 maps with the same parameters as normal Yuge levels. Yuge Bigly 2, Electric Doogaloo. Explore the Duke district of Infinity, 50% chance of Duke storms and 50% chance of spooky Dukes. I don't know what that exactly means, but I'm guessing it's the same as Yuge Bigly 1, except with neat precipitation. One weapon edition. There's only one type of weapon that spawns on these maps. Shit sticks required. All weapons edition. All weapon types can spawn on each map instead of only 3. Hardcore edition. Less health than normal Yuge maps. For people that want a challenge. Jihadic 1. All maps have either rain or juice storms. Roguelike edition. Pattern buffers are removed and each exit teleports you 1 to 10 levels forward. Spinal Tap edition. More health, ammo, and monsters. Wuss edition. More health and ammo for super casual gameplay. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead with these sub-PX in order of their listing on the site. So let's see, we have Yuge Bigly bonus. As you can see, it's in different order. On here, it's in alphabetical order, so I'm going to take this Yuge Bigly 1, the loneliest number, drag it in here. And from here, it looks like we'll be doing the same stuff we've normally been doing. So let's begin. Let's put on some Mararthon Trojan music. Get into the mood. Alright. So this is level 1 edible plate. And we are assisted by... Oh, Bob. It says you must collect all of the fail stashes for hugely important reasons. Believe me, we have the best reasons. I've made some good friends in the area, the best friends. These guys are unbelievable folks and I would know. I know the best people. Bob is my personal friend. Everyone else is a loser. That's most assuredly a Trump reference. Alright, going gangbusters. Oh, hi. Shit. Oops. Oh well. At least that's all dealt with now. And according to Windbreaker and Douche Tower, they went back through this map pack and made sure that the terminals had more variety again, so we'll get more than just what we had for the last several bonus levels. 7 and Sharpness attempted to become the sum of everything, and in fact it tries to replace the douche, so stupid. Well, as of February 8th, 2017, Admin 1 of any effects is officially going off stats. A new computer to set him free. Doors to nowhere. Why the hell doesn't he just reinstate nightly builds already? Hicks went to take Marcus's coffee, but he dropped it on the floor. Gah! Wah! Screamed Marcus. Perhaps you can set up your own meta server, then we won't have to deal with you anymore. I doubt it's getting worse, but instead the novelty of sanctioned retardation is wearing off. It did show up, and everyone thought it was the creepiest thing we've gotten in a while. There was no way we were going to open up some cell phone covered in staples and press a button. This is Rich, a purportedly grown man, and the purportedly applies to both the grown and the man parts, who obsesses over the attire of a video game character as advising someone else to get a life. This ink better. It doesn't bleed through the pages so much. Well, this is nice. There's some, I guess, huge texts, huge quotes that I have never ever read or heard before. Not in the campaign or the bonus levels or anything. So, good job, Windbreaker and Douche Tower. I feel I should point out that I've told my mom about Yuge, and not only does she find it very interesting, but she loves the fact that those guys are named Windbreaker and Douche Tower. She really gets a kick out of that. I haven't told her about Aqua yet, but I'm sure she would find that amusing. Whoops. I'm taking a different route now. Here we go again. Alright, that's enough of this area. I don't know where the hell that came from, but it's over. Alright, 3 more. It's funny, reflecting on Electric Doogaloo, I remember Windbreaker saying in the first ever and possibly last ever episode of Podcast The Vent Core that he was thinking of naming a sequel of Yuge that same name, Electric Doogaloo. So, did he scrap that idea entirely, or is he going to use it for both? I, for one, think it'd be a good idea to make a hypothetical Yuge 2 called Revenge of the Moms. Because in the Mararthon community, people's moms have been relentlessly shafted, so to speak, for years with so many your mom jokes. In fact, if many of those joke tellers had their way, the figure of speech shafted would be quite literal. Let's just put it that way. I just think in Yuge 2, everyone's mom could be having revenge. They would install a dictatorship in which all Target stores were to be hereby named Targay instead. Because that's a common joke that moms tend to want to pronounce the word Target, at least where the store is concerned, as Targay. That's what I've gathered. I don't think my mom does that, though. But many moms do. I like to think that she secretly wants to do that. I know what to do now. Alright. Already out of here. Let's make that ending go quicker. Now then, without spawning the order, something so a passive aggressive familiar sent toward every couple hours, you can finally release full of his ladder. I wish me young asshole. Whether now you're causing the unlike man's closet interiors, like all the table, it just remains smaller and sweet here. Clue perky, oh my god, so many. And M shorted and I was smoking in a normal PC or untreatable mediocrity, exclusively for sexually appealing bobs with top gas controlation anorexics. He nursed the university that underestimated the clique governor with the truth, catching something out of February 8th, 2017, having a wonder small army of NM clutching from a terminal to perfection. Everyone could have now on. Which everything beneath it felt like give 2 new products without the drift. No BS, no respect. No geezer knows how much of nothing and what's more, creating more meat left on the share, and shock over hot will put him into the failure of them that are unholy in thy powers. Only upon by the village where Catholics and was stopped by the universe, but that strongly go home they're now being given. Besides, I'm looking at Wikipedia, smell Abe, leave out the job discovery proposal gonna take away from the truth. No sense from pops, I barely even bother. Be towards contradiction, so thorough investigation of the end of my splash screen once impressive facts. I am elected non-limited blithering teenager to have appeared. Cool people that have to cherry rated and. Alright, 2 bold scale. Assisted by fighters. Oh, jeez. No Trumper not that time, eh? Shit. Dead. Alright. Well, what did you do? Internet politics. Stumped. Chat cabal. 7 and his sharpness attempted to become the sum of everything. In effect, it tried to replace the juice. Post-game Carnage bled spurt and wounded on battlefields hurting. They looked to the sky, gleam on God's eye taps you with 8-foot-tall burden. Ducks 9b5. Act is the fun part. Borean pet snatch. Contradiction detected. Tummy T-bun. Great condemnations. Ah, shit. Ah, I can't control. At least that one died too. Funny that the drone's red eyes peek through the walls there. Get the fuck out of the way. I'm sick of these. Give me a break. There, that's done. Alright, now I think we got it. Might as well go back to save. Shit. Trooper went back down. Really love this track. The soundtrack in general is really good, sad, dumbass music. Nope, nothing in the other one. Down in the pit. Alright, now we're done. Shadow. Get a passive progression millennial stance for every sinking fart. It's really actually my lack of source for it. That's really actually debated his forehead. Touch clean from his fist. Row. themselves after having successfully forgotten reinvited us to forget. However, 7 finally attained, one can launch your thoughts aren't fucking out of it anymore. Murder simulator, more like searching for that I barely miss anything of the cyborg, and we not aim other than something out of perfection. 2 shots later, and acquiescing to destroy me, this pillar of it's been drawn shit and overfucked for a while, and leave out an imitable living teenager, have it drawn about the wrong about the covered end effect. No matter how unbearable is used by its grocer, Gonzog not change his cheap desires, control and would be from my different choices based on the long run. After making bad, it was the flaming hand out of the class. Dear retard dropped dead. Like they must check all the much flags from 5D bucket for cool people that make saying the idea to become the source code now. Your word means anything of luck. And acquiescing to ladder I have to us by the tremendous power that have spent a wildly inconsistent logic to necessitate a bottle of the United States of us converted that as a game to all those below with this body. I seriously don't give people. Oh, but they're pleading with unmatched drunkenness. Why was it horse life sounds okay. I haven't talked fast in a while, so I guess it's taken me a while to refresh. Anyway, this is level 3, dependable community, assisted by troopers. Nice fog. Nice intro. There we go. Alright. Gangbusters. However, 7 finally attained one of his chief desires, control of the happiness is a deep fryer and a big fork. That's boring TL. There's clique of superiors. If you're not one of them, then you're eligible for anything. Bands especially, you get a small army of put-downs. Anything you make automatically sucks. Your word means nothing. Forced what to download. Forced opinions into any ideas become fail, etc. Towards a less harmful alternative. With many furious code typing, he managed to send the Marine into vacuum. No matter how many times I read the sentence, I cannot make the connection between the beginning and ending statements. I assume, therefore, that this was just random babbling. Row. That sound is banned. I'm gonna make it into my next ringtone, lol. But they aren't fucking out of control, commie Nazi, psycho, hose, beast user, gobbling bastards. Everyone else was more interested in talking about pudding. Now that there's more variety in the terminal messages, I'm willing to read them at normal speed again. At least the ones at the beginning, with complete phrases and quotes. Doesn't matter as much at the end, where it's just a bunch of garbled nonsense. At least I don't think so. I'm sure a douche tower hearing that, sneering in disgust. Next. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Alright, I think that's enough. Let's get out of here. Okay, other direction. Oops. Damn, I was hoping to escape that thing. Better grab some SMG clips. Oh boy, these again. The fuck? Alright, I'm just gonna rocket launch these bastards. Oh, jeez. Shit, where's that coming from? Well, at least it's just a blue one. Let's go on the other side here. Huh, the trooper's just sitting there. Huh, where's that cyborg going away? Ah, jeez. Alright, we're out of here. Your essential takeaway from the Book of Wasted Rainy Days. All make mission complete. It's important that would intentionally piss me to breathe for something on a window for one person in order to death, literally. Lol, this shit topic. This does some manager look at what appeared to be however, Seven finally believes Sophie's CIA. Seriously, don't even bother. Be charged. So a topic was a thorough investigation of a job I've asked to include your old ever. Serious question. I put in free time. That's a lot of his soul into Marathon and in the Marines. It pretty came to from which duel you like searching for no sense of lightness and the end of damaged personal development and admins. I seen break it took up as an if one and our valuable tools, but you are sure that aren't showing. If you don't know this topic, you the best with their goddamn hand on the future that are threatening his ramble on this prophecy. Lord be blood. For when he took up an our shirt that does that, I really big fork post hold the job. I've asked you replied to continue down thunders and the sound of this was condemned to Bianco's mom. Happiness is the truth, so we won't bother dealing with him. I'm dealing with less than you. All you must be referred to redo all that has indefinitely. You do not a group of Alright, 4 snarling chip. Assisted by hunters. All right. Okay. Laid there was the flick toe. It was live before it was killed by the Marine just a second ago with his fists. That sound is Banff. I'm gonna make it into my next ringtone. Lol. If you're not sure you're gonna take the job, I've asked you nicely. If you're taking the job, this request will become an order. Wow. At least here's a fact. I never spam with less than one alphabet. I told you to ban me. There will finally be no more meat left on the server. The universe came to the Juicer's aid, casting the converted Juicer Man down from his mountain stronghold, and restoring the Juicer's good name. It is strong. Wow, that's really bad, said the cyborg. A guy, yet he looks so pretty. Faulkner. Those are some inane-ass quotes. I'd love to know the context and source of them. Can't get out of here. Alright. Stomped. Saving time. I suppose I could just jump across. I don't really need the bridge. It is really good to be back. Or should I say back? I know it kind of took much of the week off. I really didn't intend to do that. It just kind of wound up that way because of life. Stupid, non-huge related stuff. Although I did also work on some huge related stuff that is still going to remain undisclosed until it comes to fruition. You'll see. Unless I die first. It has occurred to me that I could very well die before I finish Huge. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Where are you? All right. Let's bathe for a moment. Enjoy that little percussion bit. Alright. Lexington Costan of good planning dude has contributed anything the cyborg can be storing the United States up a bottle of water but covered in the negative press cafe. I'm going to break it simply to debate the universe had underestimated the flow of cliques. They debate all those below and for him free time. That's a lot of dead game Carnage bullets burning when all wild inconsistent logic should be referred to death literally. If they are departed absolutely underline is a good planning dude has fought there indefinitely. Samatum heard by the board means only small trader will divide with the greed of a normal PC or one dead ration forge. Only imagine how to help I could be muted. He's another village where people feel for that you by nature and restoring the Constitution. He eventually apologized to take Marcus's coffee, but they literally burned $80,000. I never spam with you have to set up into one reason you know I'm sure my name is blocking everything beneath it. Simply must be banned. Away from the talk. Docs 95. And was the job this accord came the dick growing out from the rear. He looks so pretty the shapes I don't have to say I assume his head. Dude, seriously, dude. If you can go do about pudding now, there's a great man shall also have the tremendous power that have a bottle of thought. Oh good my. Alright, 5 helpless appointment. And we are helped by possessed drones. Looks like we can mainly just avoid this stuff. Ah, shite. Ah, shit. Fucking auto switch. Thought I'd open the door, but I guess not. Now I have. Shh. Alright. That Bob's still firing at me. It ultimately amounted to nothing. Okay. Can't even move. Okay, that was weird. Huh. That tick died against the door. I was wondering why that monster on the radar wasn't moving beyond the door. Normally they open the door. But that thing exploded too soon. Still managing to hold on to some SMG ammo. Alright. Now where would the last one be? Oops. Useless, useless. Can't reach it from here. Right. Wait, here we go. Move. I don't know where the hell that simulacrum came from. Alright, all better. Alright, time to rock it. All right. All right. Now for shields once again. Oh, damn it. Okay. Is that everything? Oh, that big bastard. Nice to see some dip and dodge precipitation again. Haven't seen that in some time. Alright. Now then. Completely ruined sense of this weird frog noises your intestines will take away from the tremendous part that thing that manages to come best of giving back in the Marathon sandbox final online gaming your shark. I think you used of its soul into which would be not to keep our fighting game flying on itself under panic kick of the day happens in the unit of a massive pile of this retarded irrational decisions need to the word of of life before to smoking in the colors of that dull event horizon will listen to the crash site. In the morning it sinks to their tired sinks in retardation is right the aim of fouling which is slash until some mistake it because I was to hear of water that is sticking to letters 300% horseshit. The Alpha 1 guys will help. We expect you from now blowing up or so we look under the high echelon of his time knowing you nicely. If for causing every couple hours you are 300 meters high. The way continues to existence when you put it at tampon factory. For each man is kind of a universal clue to everyone who has ever played Marathon community. What's that? What's up by the table just to break it and every stinking fart cry after banning him. We forgot there's something while I don't even kiss it. He hit me when I hit my friend visual mode. Things are restored currently, but he was like you then. Alright, 6 fixed hate. Assisted by Explodabob. Oh. I'm gonna go back up. Alright. I've wrote my own forge using real music. My strong trait straightforward personality is very similar to Linus Torvalds' personality. Shockingly turned out to be Aqua's mom. Just because I don't have the same outlook on this shitty life doesn't mean you can just keep my opinions hidden. Please, get a new computer. You must. Won't you guys' flying crap ever end? Hold the juice button down. It's really big as a given. Hold the HTTP protocol shit. At the HTTP... Oh, for fuck's sake, man. At the HTTP protocol, past the signs of Mararthon, past the tree llama and into the forums. You ought to know by now that topics on this site are about as fluid as diarrhea. Alright. Jeez. Okay. Salvation. Ah, jeez. Already undid so much of the progress there. onto the other side here. Alright. One more to go. And what's this way? Oops. Hi. What the fuck? Didn't seem that close. Anyway. Okay. Done. It's actually the most promising of an clutch, and I'm going off the most promising of a cube, and you don't like before it's water control. But I started just reinstate IE bills 2.718288183 asterisk 314159265 asterisk 299792458 star. Mountain average users and ending statements. I edited it. Word also devoted his tongue cut out and ending statements. I have wrote my name correctly. It was I wrote my name correctly. It was so mental that there's very nice read. Just lost 5 brain cells. Just want to ban or anything. You must be Aka's mom. I'm not joking. I'll conquer. I don't know what to think. And sometimes, especially movies nowadays, there was no help. Either the marathon, truly book presentation, no relief. For good ones to sound to vacuum. No one to my primary triggers. For good about putting there. Now there's a game card splits for no what the fuck is ready for galaxy collapse with the crash light. And the control common as you psycho species or goblin bastards. Stupid constitution, the overwhelming power, the pathetic we keep trying, but all over the predicament from the terminal of this accord came the average users stopping the time. For each marital takeaway, stupid source code, and now that you've proven everything you feel that finally reviews up PC, I don't have it appeared. Who will that it will fuck you for stopping in the morning and sinks to remember that it's been posted. Fuck you have listened to forget. I don't know what that means with tabs to enter it. No. Alright. Level 7 disgusting husband. Alright. Assisted by hunters. Good, because flamethrower doesn't work on hunters. Slip past these distracted dorks. Here we go. What the fuck? Okay. What's here? I mean, what do I care about how much flag some dude has? Things are restored currently, but it was to send a message. I won't bother dealing with it in the future. I'll just kill the damn thing off. This is why I don't talk to you. Besides, even if I hated it, where else would I go? There's clickers of praetors. If you're not one of them, then are eligible for anything. Bands especially. You get a small army of put-downs. Anything you make automatically sucks. Your word means nothing. Forced what to download. Forced opinions into any ideas to become fail, etc. If you're not sure you're going to take the job, I've asked you nicely. Ever taken the job, this request will come in order. Chips, so delicious chips. Alfredo. I'm very sorry to announce that work is halted indefinitely. Blood pimping. Completely ruined. Pathetic. Your shot glass is empty. What the fuck? What a waste of time. Oh, jeez. Alright, where's that thing? That's the thing I'm concerned about. Done. Haven't been in this in a while. Reminds me of the part near the beginning of Defenders, level 4 of the original Mararthon. Alright. Now we go this way. Oh, jeez. Let's just move past Trump here. Okay. Thanks. Alright, we're done. Mission complete, but they are... Oh, no joke, mission is complete, but they caused an order to remember that frown face. Oh, yes, I still remember that would oppose them. One by Joey before, so Bat said the plot simply just wouldn't be pretty. The Alpha One guys will have to remember that manages to us from the term level much of us and much outside of his day. His sense of wasted rainy days. All you hate us, then come back again, and hurtful push that is to fork the truth level for it sailed in a dam, but just went to death, literally. Have to get over it. He mainly talks about drink covered in oil and think there was the marathon never good thing off. Plows holes are heavy, said the unlucky man in his clutch. I can't think of luck in spreading one of anymore. This is starting to have some time Google and bring it doesn't have to spend on anymore. I think with perfection you find yourself starting to do then the great washing machine videos that topics on the future. I select my fun tart choices based on ignoring why that's really big is wrong. Hot model hood on my burn the only way your repulsive worship of pole besides even existed. This is a starting point of one reason no more so you do reviews of the surface near the truth. Nobody on Battlefield certain they suck bad. Get a result out in order. Post game this shit topic. This that sound of juice fixed went to kill file. What 75,000 or shut up. Alright. Level 8 course session. You're assisted by ticks. Wait, did I just see a regular juggernaut? Whoa. Somehow it just doesn't feel the same anymore. Alright. Okay. I don't know, better to just deal with it. It was the most promising of scenarios. Unfortunately, Duke never saw the light of day. There should be a system in the forums that works, not a communist system when one person rules everything. Half locked. What's the choice to it? There are tense fight over hot model. Ibfap Funami. Mouse fag is a mouse fag. You've got to kill file, what, 75,000 or so people just to get me. And so fruitless, too. I can just harass you from an anonymous Gmailer or one of my non-edu accounts. Mean and hurtful. Duke. Ninjas. Is tan like sin costs tan a constant? Oh. Man, it just doesn't feel right with that thing not being Trump this time. Jeez, is there a capsule for me anywhere? Here we go. Helps a little. Alright. Still holding on to assault rifle ammo. Maybe I can use the flamethrower here. Alright. Need AR ammo here. Oh, jeez. That was really slapstick. Alright, now to get my bearings back here. Lots of bigly clips here. Should have just used a flamethrower there, but whatever. Oh, shit. One moment while I recuperate. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Can't even fucking move. You know what? Fuck it. Right now we're good to go. I sure explored a lot here. I'm going to go save. Fuck. I'm going to recharge in that juice pool. What the fuck? Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go around and teleport back. Okay, now straight forward here. There, knocked it into the liquid. One more. Killed himself. Alright. Change of state. Feels satisfaction. Even any man in the future I submerged the thought model became an unstoppable force. They didn't have been hurt by one. No respect for one of the fuck is wearing off. Help. Help. I'm going to continue down the ravine into Marathon and press a pull. Besides, even know how much more optimized of toll has been made. This is a truckload of water by the span. Everything I think there was a long, well-formatted shitpost with 56 tasers and burned. And there was a viewership ad set and nothing to get a post. I finally be free. There's empty. Okay, Alfredo, there was like a community. It's the only time knowing you by the table, but you feel that posting every couple hours you cover your hand on YouTube while they're trying to a new product without the tremendous power that my place called FFK. Well, my typing skills have now much in my mind. I have a viewer so stupid. Ego trip? To be totally Catholic stupid, so important that nobody on the tree lumber, and we expect you to get my children too. So you can't just play hard and damning those consequences when you forgot. There's nothing to our, well, actually stick it in sinks to open some dollars. They must check all outsiders for sexually appealing bobs. A good thing we've gotten in store for existence when a pint of good and undone so. Alright, I'm done for the night. Next time on Mararthon Yuge, the Bigly bonus maps, we will be assisted by hunters on Ornate Worry. Until then, thanks again for joining me. It'll be great. It'll be huge.